What is managing social media pages? Social media started out as just a fun way to connect with family and friends, but it's grown into an affordable, vital marketing strategy for businesses of all sizes. Many businesses are overwhelmed by all the tasks that go into managing multiple messages across several social media accounts, and they're hiring experts to take care of all this for them. Starting a social media management business might be a good fit for you if you enjoy tweeting, pinning, and sharing. Suitable for if you're good at social media, this is perfect for you, especially if you have some social proof in the form of engaged followers and likes and comments. How to monetize? How much can you earn? It depends on your experience, but one client can pay upwards of $50 for a week's worth of work with just 1 or 2 posts, so not a lot of work from your part. If you can get a client that wants full-time social media management, several social networks with 1 to 2 posts for 1 month, you can make upwards of $300 a month from one client, and you'll have enough time to manage multiple clients in a month. Skills required. 1. Good understanding of social networks. Though managing brands online. 3. Good read and write skills. 4. Design is a desirable skill, but at least basic knowledge of design tools like Canva.com. Extra costs, none. But if you're serious about this career, you might want to invest in a social media scheduling tool and a graphic design tool like Canva to help you create visuals as easily and as quickly as possible. Still, it will cost you less than $50 a month. Business often outsource their social media to freelancers. They rarely need someone full-time unless they're a bigger company, so it makes more sense financially for them to outsource it to freelancers. And the best part is, this is something that a lot of people can do, especially if you were born in the social media era and have used it for years for personal purposes. The approach, of course, is different for businesses. You need to keep in mind what their marketing goals are, what the company does and what they sell, and what their company culture is, so that you can come up with appropriate updates for them. And if you have any graphic design and/or Photoshop experience, that's definitely a huge plus. Even better if you can also create videos for them. How do I start? Becoming a social media manager requires experience. More than education. Courses in social media management are available, but you should also do a little studying and research on your own. You should understand social media as a marketing tool. It's one thing to get a bunch of followers to view a cat tricks YouTube feed, and it's quite another to build a following for a business. Social media marketing is different from traditional marketing, which is why many businesses struggle with it. Social media is all about having an interesting, informative, and/or entertaining conversation with the market. Know the various platforms. Each platform has its own rules and methods for best marketing practices. How a business promotes on Instagram should be different from how it markets on LinkedIn, because each platform is vastly different. You should have the ability to manage several social media platforms for numerous clients. There are a host of tools, such as Hootsuite, to help you manage platforms. However, organization and having a plan are crucial to ensuring that every client's social media needs are met. Develop strategies to match the client's goals. As a social media manager, you must help clients understand social media and how it works. For example, in our opinion, social media goals should be in line with engagement rather than sales. Be able to capture the client's voice. If your client is fun and quirky, social media posts should reflect that. Build your following. A large number of followers means nothing if none of them are paying attention to what you post. Your goal is to build a following that engages with you. They comment, share, or like what you post. PRL Index, Brand Watch, and Trade monitor your social media activity and assign a score that reflects your influence. Decide what services to offer. You can offer several packages, such as a startup service that creates accounts, then passes management of them back to the client, or a full service package that does everything from creating the accounts, posting content, and moderating the community. You might want to focus more on marketing or more on data analysis. Your key talents will help you narrow it down. Go with what you're really good at. Consider if there are industries you want to focus on. For example, you can be a social media manager for realtors or authors. Identify your niche. Determine which platforms you'll specialize in. Knowing something about all the major platforms is important. But sometimes, it's better to focus on a couple that reaps big results for a client's particular industry. Some clients might have Twitter and Facebook down pat, but they need help with Pinterest or YouTube. Write a business plan. Your business plan is a roadmap for your business success. It doesn't have to be long or complicated. Outline your business goals, services, assets, liabilities, and marketing information, and explain how you'll compete against the competition. Determine your pricing. You might have difficulty charging top dollar as a new business, but referrals and testimonials can get you there. Eventually, what you charge will depend on your experience and the work you do. You can charge by the hour or offer package plans. You might have to offer your services at a steep discount at first or work for a client for free for a limited time. You're selling yourself, your skills, and your talents. Word of mouth can go a long way after you knock it out of the park. Pick a business name. A business name becomes your brand, so you'll want to choose it carefully. It should reflect your service and your market. Any name you choose that isn't your given name should be checked with the registration authorities to make sure it's not already registered by someone else. Determine your business structure. You can operate as a sole proprietor, particularly when you're starting out. It's free and doesn't require any paperwork except for possibly a business license. Social media can go wrong, however, and a client might sue you for any problems it incurs. Consider forming a limited liability company (LLC) to protect yourself. An LLC won't prevent you from being sued, but it will protect your personal assets, such as your home, if you are. Obtain licenses or permits. Contact your local city or county about getting a business license. You can do this online in many areas. Develop a marketing plan. Make your own plan for getting clients. Networking will be your best bet for getting your initial clients, but also include methods for getting testimonials and referrals.